everybody, Piscean here. In this video, I would like to give a big shout out to all my subscribers that are still subscribed to the channel even though I've been lacking on uploads, and those that are still sharing, caring, and leaving comments. I really do appreciate you with peace and love. And also, I would like to really shout out Claude AI really quick for this technical astrology and rectification manual we're about to go over in this video. And I also want to shout out DeepSeek AI for some of my upcoming videos that I'll get into at the end of this video. So, please like, subscribe, share if you dare, and care with peace and love, and let's get started. So, this is a technical astrology and rectification manual, as we can see, advancing from Hellenistic primary directions to modern dynamic topocentric precision. And what this really means here is, we know that, we have ancient astrology, and deriving from ancient astrology, we know that Hellenistic astrology includes and incorporates primary directions, right? Well, now we want to go forward to modern dynamic topocentric precision in regards to rectifying charts, which basically means we don't have the time of birth in the sense that it's not accurate, So that's where rectification comes in, and we have this executive treatise that it came up with, Claude AI, by the way, as I've said already. Shouts out, I gave it the idea, and it uses Report Labs for the PDF generation. Okay? So, this executive treaty says, this manual presents a unified framework, okay, for high precision astrological forecasting and birth time rectification, integrating ancient Hellenistic Time Lord systems, profection, zodiacal releasing, with modern spherical trigonometry, primary directions, dynamic topocentric transits. We eliminate temporal ambiguity and establish verifiable predictive exactness. Okay? And now, moving on to the theoretical foundation, spherical trigonometry and astrometrics. And it sounds like a lot of math, because technically it is. Ancient astrology relied on symbolic timing keys. For example, 1 degree equals 1 year. Modern peak exactness converts celestial longitude and latitude into equatorial coordinates. So that's right ascension, A, and declination, to measure precise oblique ascension under the pole of the directed significator. Okay, so I got a hair on my screen. So this is really cool because it comes up with an exact calculation formula here. It says, by applying true oblique ascension formulas. Oh my gosh. Planetary encounters along the primary motion of the prime meridian yield precise event triggers accurate to within adding, subtracting 3 days per tropical year. Integrated multi-tier forecasting architecture. So essentially it comes up with tier levels, as we can see, like tier 1 is root, tier 2 is universal, tier 3 is annual, tier 4 is actuator, and we see that robust astrological forecasting requires multi-tier hierarchy to avoid false positives. Higher order Time Lords activate Latin natal promises, while lower order transits actuate physical events. So tier 1, in its methodology, we see its primary directions, primary motion, okay, and the time scale is 1 degrees arc equaling 1 year, and the function mechanics establishes macro life epochs and major physical crises pivots. Simple enough. But then we get to tier 2 and we see zodiacal releasing, balance, L2, L3, decades, months, and it determines periods of reputation, fortune, and career momentum. Annual is perfections, solar return, 1 year, annual. It identifies annual Lord of the Year and activated natal houses. Actuators, topocentric transits and ingresses, days, hours, acts as the precise temporal trigger for event realization. Okay. On to rectification methodology and mathematical appendix. So, birth time rectification is the process of reversing Time Lord mechanics from documented high-impact life events to determine the true ascendant down to seconds of arc. Okay. Any motor of Ptolemy and Kundig method integration. So the Kundig rectification method leverages primary directions of the midheaven, or the MC, to hard angles, being 0 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 180 degrees, okay, of significant life events, such as marriages, relocations, deaths, career peaks. And now we have a rectification calibration matrix sample case study. So we would go off of the life event description, as well as the event date, the target promissor, the aspect, the calculated arc, and adjusted TOB offset. Okay, so first we see major international relocation. The event date is 6/15/2014, with the target promissor being Jupiter, the ruler's 9th house. And the aspect is a trine, 120 degrees. The calculated arc is 28 degrees 42. The adjusted TOB offset is -3 minutes and 12 seconds. And for every single one of these, although it's different seconds, we see it's 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and 3 minutes. Negative. Executive career promotion. So you see 11/01/2018, MC Sun, conjunction of 0 degrees, of course, 33 degrees 15 being the calculated arc, with -3 minutes 08 seconds. Acute medical operation, 3/22/2021, Mars, ruler of the 6th, square 90 degrees, 35 degrees, 38, -3 minutes 15 seconds. And marriage, legal partnership, 9/10/2024, Venus, ruler 7th house, sextile 60 degrees, 39 degrees 05, -3 minutes 10 seconds. Okay. Now we have our rectification execution algorithm, which is pretty cool. And when I say we're, and I feel like I'm going to get people confused if they watch my videos a lot and they say, who are you talking about when you say we're? It's just you making the video in AI. That's what I mean. It's not like I'm taking credit for AI. You know, like, that's where the big mishap is coming in with AI. Is like, oh my god, you're trying to take credit for something and you can't even use your brain. And it's like, that's not what's happening. And people need to understand that it's a tool. It's just a tool to help, project what you're trying to manifest as your career. Like, I want to manifest into astrology, so AI is helping me in regards to crafting PDF files to present what I'm trying to show in regards to new techniques, new methodologies, and how to present them properly. So, rectification execution algorithm. And there's 5 steps here. We see its first step is obtain recorded birth time and compile a minimum of 5 major life events with the exact dates. Step 2 is calculate provisional midheaven, RAMC, and ascendant angles. Step 3 is to calculate primary direction arcs, Nabod key, which is 0 degrees 59 at 08 per year for each event. Step 4 is to solve system of linear equations for arc error. And step 5 is to confirm the ascendant degree boundaries using zodiacal releasing L4 peak period aligns. Okay. And to conclude, we see by synthesizing Hellenistic Time Lord sequences with topocentric primary direction arc calculations, astrological forecasting transcends mere speculative interpretation. This rigorous methodology converts symbolic planetary geometry to a clockwork predictive science capable of exact verification. Alright, And next videos, I have worked with DeepSeek AI to craft Geotish Research Observatory, which you guys are going to figure out. This is something brand new for astrology. I'm going to be taking already known techniques and advancing them in ways that we've never seen before. And this channel is really small, so I would really appreciate the advancement. If you can push me into the astrology field on YouTube here, I'd really appreciate that. In the next videos, I am going to be going over Geotish Research Observatory's Uranian and Cosmobiological Report, for me being the subject native, but just to show you guys how I'm going to go about technical analysis of midpoints, 90 degrees and 45 degree dial interpolation, and cosmobiological structures when we're talking about assessing a natal chart. And also with the Geotish Research Observatory, we have a few other things coming, such as advanced medical astrology reports, and I'll get these tabs down correctly soon, but also stuff like a compendium of original genius rigorous creative astrology methodology and techniques incorporating technical appendixes and futuristic aphorisms. So please check me out. Keep me in your bell notifications turned on, subscribed, like, comment, share if you dare and care, please, with peace and love, and I will see you in the next one. Piscean out.